Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we are going to start with a very important topic of grammar, that is clauses. Yes, you are right. Today we learn about clauses. So, first of all, kids, what are clauses? Clauses are a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. Okay, so kids, we from starting we know what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which makes a complete sense, which makes a meaningful sense. Okay, so this is a detailed version of that sentence only. Clause is basically nothing but it is a group of words that has both a verb and a subject. We have already studied the differentiation between a subject and a predicate. Like Ram is going to bed. So Ram is a subject, going to bed is a predicate. That the sentence is talking about Ram, but what Ram is doing, Ram is going to the bed. Okay, let's read over here what's written. Clause is a group of words that include a subject and a verb. It may be a sentence or the part of sentence. So it is usually, clause is usually only a part of sentence. Okay, so now there are three kinds of clauses. The very first one. Okay, before this, children, there are two types of clauses also, which is not mentioned over here, but for your information, I'll tell you. Two types of clauses are there. First is independent clause, and second one is dependent clause. Independent, as the name suggests, it doesn't need any other clause. Independent clause basically expresses a complete thought. Oh, the whole thought, the whole idea of the sentence, kids, is demonstrated in one particular sentence. उसको दूसरे सेंटेंस की नीड नहीं होती है. In one sentence, very appropriately, the independent clause is able to tell us what is going on. For example, Tara ate a cheese roll. So we are through that Tara is a girl. What she's doing, she's eating a cheese roll. So this is independent clause. Second one is dependent clause. So dependent clause is a supporting part of a sentence and it cannot stand by itself as it cannot make any meaningful sentence. Okay, so this is the place. See, the sentence is incomplete. Which place? Why have we come here? But when I add to this, this is the place from where my father graduated. So now dependent clause is leading to two verbs, two predicates to complete. That is why it is known as dependent clause. Now very quickly let's go to the kinds of clauses. First is noun clause, then adverbial clause, then relative clause. Noun clause, as the name suggests, whatever the noun is in the sentence, we all know what is a noun. It is the name of a person, place, animal and thing. Okay, and then there is adjective clause. Adjective, as the name suggests, it is a describing noun. It describes a noun. Ram is a tall boy. Reena is a pretty girl. Oh, your house is so far. It is describing the whole situation. It is big, it is small, it is far, it is near. This is adjective. Then adverb. Now children, there are kinds of adverbs also, like adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, adverb of comparison. Okay, so adverb of time is basically when that thing is going to happen. I'll meet you tomorrow. Let's have dinner at 9. Then adverb of place. I am at the hospital. You were very far from my house. Adverb of manner. Do you like something? I am feeling very happy. Then degree of comparison, like as. He is not as tall as his younger brother. Then another one. Conditions. Then adverb of condition, as in if, unless. If I do this, I don't want to do that. If I go to school, please don't let ma'am scold me. I will not go to school unless you give me Maggie in my tiffin. Okay? So children, once you will, this was all that I know personally. I have not read any of these things. So while you will go through this, you will understand it better. Okay? This is all my personal which I am sharing with you all what I know. When we'll read, it will be easier to catch. Okay. Read the following sentence. I hope that I shall pass. She knows what I want. Noun clause. The underlined words are noun clauses and form the parts of sentence A and B. Now, functions. Okay. What you said surprised me. When will she come is uncertain. Whether he will help you will be known soon. This is subject. Now object. He says that he will help me. Complement. Our belief is that he help us. Kids don't have to go in such a typical sense. Clauses are basically group of words that contains two things. They contain a subject and a verb. It is usually the part of sentence. All that we have studied throughout, it is the same thing but in a more defined and dignified way. When you will go through the exercises, automatically you will come to know. It is a very important topic of class 10th. So please be very careful and vigilant while I am teaching you this. Because this is the very basics of English language which one should know. Because this will be with us for lifetime. Nobody can teach you this through this written thing. This you have to absorb from inside, and then eventually you have to function, and those exercises which you will be getting as do as directed, you will be doing that ways only, from this base of English only.